Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is Melody Rogers' 38th birthday. Now, she did return to these social media streets, honey, after being away for a whole month.
Thank you so much for all of the happy birthday wishes. Thank you all so much. Thank you. 11/11 manifestation day. Yes, it is. I feel so full this morning. Hey, I missed y'all too. I missed you all too. I feel so full this morning. I thank God for allowing me to see 38. I know, 38. But man, I am so thankful.
She describes the moment of returning to social media and going live with her fans. It's just like an anxious feeling. And so on tonight's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Melody Rogers is having her name change party. And this is to be a joyous occasion and a celebration of her changing her last name back to Rogers, which is her maiden name. And so on tonight's episode, she will also be previewing her new single, Take Me Back. But before we get into those details, hello everyone and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. So her new single, Take Me Back, is a play on of her changing her last name from Holt back to Rogers. And if you want to check out the single before the episode airs tonight, you can watch it here on YouTube. You know, I'll leave a link to it in the description box.
If you've been following me, you know how important 11/11 is for me. And I could not go throughout the day and not come give y'all some love. First, I want to say thank you to everyone who has been on this journey with me, because boy, has it been a journey, right? You guys have literally been allowed into my life in totality, the ups, the downs, the cries, the laughs. When I hit y'all screen in 2019, out the gate, I've just been transparent and authentic and just let you guys in. And so many of you have been praying for me, standing in the gap with me, supporting me, loving my babies, even watching me have sugar mama. And so, I just want y'all to know I celebrate me today, but I also celebrate you all. I thank you so much for just continuously being present.
But Melody describes the reason of changing her name back to Rogers is a purposeful meaning. And she even uses a Bible verse in reference to it, Proverbs 22:1. And it says a good name is to be chosen rather than riches.
My name change ceremony actually airs. And y'all know I believe in divine alignment. How amazing, because I didn't know my name change ceremony back to my birth name is airing on my birthday. Is that not some divine alignment right there? Like, I didn't realize it hit me last week. And I text Carlos and I said, oh my gosh. I said, my name change ceremony is airing on my birthday. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. But you guys know, like, I strongly believe in divine alignment. And I'm just like, God, I see you. So what I did, I quickly decided to do a video for the song that I actually wrote and that I actually walk out to tonight called Take Me Back. The link is in my bio. So you guys head over to YouTube. And I hope that it touches you all the way it touched me. If I can be honest, that's a song that I was in the studio crying while I was recording. So hopefully you guys feel all of the emotion that I felt while I actually sang that song and recorded it.
So Melody did receive some backlash from fans on social media by having a whole name change party because they don't feel like it's a big deal. But you have to learn how to celebrate yourself, because sometimes people not going to celebrate your moment because it's not that big to them. But she did clap back, honey, and told people to leave her alone.
When we think about names, vibrations, what they carry, the weight they carry, the blessings they carry, or the curses they carry, names are important. And if you do your biblical research, you'll see how important names are and the frequency that they carry. And so I am thankful to be back to Melody Cherie Rogers officially. I had originally said I was going to keep my last name that I had, my married last name, because my children have that last name, and that was that. You know, and people were coming at me, you need to change your name. And I was like, no, and leave me alone. No, and leave me alone. But one day I was in my kitchen and I was reaching up in my medicine cabinet, and very calmly, easily, it hit in my spirit. God said, change your name. I called my manager. I called Dawn Michelle, my manager, and I was like, hey, I'm changing my last name. And so my team knows me at this point that I work hard to keep myself in a space to where I can hear God, because you have to do that, believe it or not. You got to keep yourself in a space where you can hear the voice of God. And so they don't argue with me when I say certain stuff anymore. They trust it, you know? And so she said, well, okay, then, well, let's change, but we're going to change the name then. Okay. And here we are. Of course, I had to wait for a while because of other proceedings.
So one fan says, if Messy Mel was over Martell, she wouldn't be throwing name-changing parties. It's screaming still bitter to me. I think the big party to go back to your maiden name is silly and doing the most. Being a Holt was part of her growth and nothing to be ashamed of. She still has 4 little Holts to raise, and you don't want them to be ashamed of their last name. It's over. Both of you need to grow up for the kids. And one last comment wrote, you do know that a lot of women choose to go back to their maiden names. If anything at all, this is a clear signal to Martell and anyone else who may think that Mel isn't over him. They are just as delusional as he is. Also, why is her name change ceremony such a hard pill for some folks to swallow? This is the last bit of closure she needs to continue moving forward in life. It's crazy because had she kept his name, then those same folks will be saying she's not changing her last name because she's hoping he'll take her back. Newsflash, that woman don't want to take Martell back. Y'all need to move around with that crap.
When we get married, you know, we take on a whole nother identity. But how amazing, you know, we have a ceremony for that. We spend money for a wedding, right? So how amazing is it, you know, to be able to go back to your roots, right? And go back to who you were when you came into this world and celebrate that. And all of that, right. And celebrate that. And so, man, I literally, because I get ideas at the last minute a lot of times. So I was like, you know what? Ooh, I want to put on the gown that I'm wearing tonight that I had cut made, and I want to do a video. I ran to Atlanta, did a video on Monday, hit them up like a day or two before. Hey, I want to put on the dress I had on to do a video to the song. I need to go to the song. And but you know, we made it work, and I just pray that I want women to find strength, to find power, and to be inspired by way of my story. Everybody has literally seen this spiritual warfare that I've been in since y'all have seen me on this screen, right? There were things before this, you saw me on the screen, but then you've seen it on the screen. And even after, outside of the screen, there's so much the enemy tries to come, tries to destroy you, tries to take your mind, take your joy, keep you on an emotional roller coaster to get you off purpose. So what we're doing today, we're reclaiming who it is God created us to be, are declaring that we shall stay on purpose. And not one demon in hell.
What God blesses, no man can curse.
We appreciate you, Melody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Today is a great day. I am blessed. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I feel great. I have an amazing group of friends and family. And so y'all watch the name change ceremony tonight on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Make sure you go check out the video. And guess what? The song is actually on iTunes as well. So head over to iTunes, download the song, and close your eyes. Like, let your heart feel. Let your heart feel the lyrics in that song. Push through. Absolutely. That's what we're doing. We're pushing through. We are pushing through.
So before I wrap up this video, yes, originally Melody Rogers wasn't going to change her last name because of her children. She was very firm with that decision, but she is saying now that God told her to change her name back to her maiden name. And I don't think the ceremony was necessary in my opinion, but the fact that she's making it a big deal should cease the questions about why she was keeping the last name Holt in the first place. So those are my thoughts. Leave yours in the comment section of this video. As always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.